Are we doing good? I hope we're doing well. Another console button mapping guide, wouldn't you believe it? This time we're doing Doomfist. Doomfist is the leader of the bad guy team Talon. Other members of Talon include Widowmaker, Reaper, Sombra, and Moira. So there's like these like good guys of Overwatch, and then there are these bad guys of Talon, and then there's also like there's another faction called Blackwatch, which is essentially Overwatch, but the covert ops. Anyway, let's do the TLDR. Too long didn't read. You're going to want to swap your primary and your secondary fire. It makes sense because of your fists. Primary fire is on the left fist, and then secondary fire is on your right fist there. You want your rising uppercut on L1. This is your uppercut. And you want your Seismic Slam on R1. And you want that because one is mobility, so your uppercut is mobility, so we always want to try and put mobility off to the left as much as possible. And the other one, well, we don't know where else we should be putting it. Anyway, so, okay. That's your too long didn't read. Let's get into his abilities. First is, we're going to talk about his passive, which is called the best defense, right? The best defense is good offense. You might have seen it already. But you get 30 barrier, which is like shields. You get 30 barrier energy per hit of an ability, just not your primary. So any of those things down on the bottom right there, aside from his little fist knuckles. So if I do this uppercut, you'll notice I get some barrier there. If I do another hit, I get more. If I do another one, I get more. So you see his life, it keeps building up because of it's building this energy. So it helps create sustainability because Doomfist is a melee first character. He's not meant to be shooting things, he's meant to be punching things, hence the fist and Doomfist, right? If you use your ultimate, you get 75 barrier an enemy. They will fade over time, obviously, and you can get a max of 150. So if you're really going for it and you're really getting it, it'll only go up to 150, so 400 health. Primary fire, which is on L2, right here, is called hand cannon. He shoots like a little shotgun out of his knuckles. Isn't that fun? It's a projectile shotgun, so they travel through space, as you can see. It does 11 damage per pellet, 66 total. Headshots included. There's no fall off, and it reloads like Tracer's blinks. So you see that thing right under the reticle there. Those 4 little bars that are just right there. So as I shoot him off, they go away, and then he doesn't actually reload. They just recharge over time, and they recharge. It's like once every 3/4 of a second. Next, we've got Seismic Slam, which is on RB R1. I'm going to see if I can get up somewhere high. Oops. So, we've got Seismic Slam. Seismic Slam is on your RB/R1. It does 11 to 125 damage depending on your air time. That's important. So, at a 7-second cooldown, it's got a 7-meter range. And what happens is he hits the ground and enemies will get knocked toward him. So it's kind of interesting. And when you jump, you can actually see it. Ah, there it is. So you can see that blue thing. That's where I'm going to land. Boom, and it does that, and then those creases in the ground, everybody that's there will actually pull them toward you. Good for comboing. It's good for doing things like doing an uppercut and then doing that. I don't know, Doomfist is all about comboing. If you can combo Doomfist, you will be a force to be reckoned with. Next we have Rising Uppercut, which you use all the time, right? It's on your L1 or LB. It does 50 damage, it's on a 7-second cooldown, and you and the enemy will fly into the air. How much life do you have left? Not much life. So we'll knock this guy up, so that way we can demo, which you've already seen. But anyway, so, boom. You can hit him in the air. Lastly, but it should be firstly, is your rocket punch, the right fist, the fist in Doomfist, right? That's going to be on your RT, R2. It does between 45 or 49 and 100 damage, depending on how much you charge up. It's on a 4-second cooldown, which is legit. And if the enemy hits a wall, that's very important for the kit. If he hits a wall, they will get more damage. Up to 150 in total. But I don't know how much extra damage. Maybe you get 50 extra damage, or maybe it commiserates with the charge up. So you charge it up. You see that little thingy on the bottom? It shows you the little charging thing on the bottom there. There it is. And you just let go, and there he goes. Oh, look at that. You could even cancel it if you want to. You can be like, nah, I don't want to. But your cooldown will still be affected. Your ult is Meteor Strike. You jump way up into the air, you can go everywhere, and then you come down. 300 damage at the center, and then the damage falls off from the center, and it's got a 7-meter radius, so check it out. The only thing different about this is when you confirm, you need to do L2. And you could see there's some time. So that's the only part of his kit that's like, oh, things are backwards. If you want to confirm and do it, you need to push your L trigger. That is important. So that is it for Doomfist and his guide. Hopefully you found it informative, and I will see you on the next one, and have fun out there.